you're on. Beautiful day for it. So it's good, nice. There is a little bit of haze to the horizon, so we might not be able to see the Wembley Arch because it sort of blends in. Okay, but we can see the rest of London, so we sort of know where we're going. Reigate Mast, so just try and see the corner of the grass, sort of goes to the railway line, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just do that, we'll try and do the shortest way across. Shortest way across, staying as safe as possible.
We clear the zone yet?
Not yet. Basically, I do it once I'm across this sort of housing bit. That's when I do my call. Put the old. Are you warm enough or cold?
I'll have a little bit, mate. Yeah, don't worry.
I'll just put the air away. That should do it.
My base 36, Golf Foxtrot.
Golf Foxtrot X-ray report final.
Good. So first things first, we want Epps and Downs really as our marker, don't we?
Okay.
Hotel Tango, Golf Juliet, Uniform Sierra
You
Tango.
can already see Tollworth Towers over there, so that's okay. So you start turning a little bit to the left. Got the M25 here, so see, keeping the climb up to about 1400 feet. That'll give you a bit more of a view.
Taxi holding point Golf 3, Squawk 3767.
Taxi Golf 3, Squawk 3767, Golf Sierra Tango.
Redhill 38, I'm now clear of the zone. I'd change to Heathrow Special 12565.
Redhill 38, Roger, Squawk 7000, free call Heathrow, bye bye.
7000, speed to Redhill 38. Changing them across, and he's asked us to change to 7,000. Okay, so now I'm going to give Heathrow a call. We are clear of the zone, we're clear of, just give it to the motorway before you go about 1,005. Epsom Downs over there, okay? So we've got our first marker. See the white Queen stand?
That's the race course, yeah?
The race course.
Yep, got it.
To the right of there is bad. So let's just head over there initially. We want to pick up our zone. And I'm just going to do my call. Heathrow Special, good morning, Redhill 38.
Redhill 38, Heathrow radar, QNH 1034, pass your message.
1034, Redhill 38, R22 helicopter, Redhill back to Redhill 2 POB. We're requesting zone entry at Banstead H7, H4, Isle of Dogs and southbound please.
Redhill 38, Roger, Squawk 7030, basic service outside, report your altitude.
7030, basic service, currently 1,400 feet on 1034.
Redhill 38, you're identified, cleared into the London Control Zone of Banstead, routing Hotel 7, Hotel 4 via far standard operating altitudes. Current clearance limit west of London Bridge.
Clear to enter zone H7, H4, standard operating altitudes via far clearance limit west of London Bridge, Redhill 38. Happy with that?
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Bit of a mouthful, but you get it. Right, Epsom Downs in. So we want to head there, but slightly to the right. So we're actually looking for Banstead. Okay, so we're going to come slightly to the right now. Because if we was coming from Butland, we'd be coming from the left, and we'd be coming over between that tower, that steeple there, and be coming over that way. So basically, we're going to head onto this, and we want to try and see either the Wembley Arch, or we want to see our gasworks. However, we have got that triangle. Remember that triangle? Okay, so having a look, see the gasworks just on the, you actually see the Wembley Arch now. Just see that coming into view?
Redhill 38, traffic information, P68 side, just east northeast of you, just by Oxshot inside the zone, 2,200 feet, routing eastbound.
Copy up for traffic and look in Redhill 38. So
Redhill 38 up northwest of Oxshot.
Copy, look in Redhill 38.
Yeah, I've got the arch, yeah.
Traffic information.
Yeah, you got the arch?
Just to the right of that tall building, yeah? In the distance, yeah?
The arch is just, no, it's over there. You haven't got the arch.
What am I looking over there?
That's Tollworth Tower. The arch is on the horizon over there, but don't worry. So this is where we're going to bring our view into now. So if you look now, this whole area here starts to look a bit like a triangle.
Okay.
You've got to sort of get your eyes used to what you're looking at. This is the A217. This is Banstead, this is a Shell garage here, and this is Asda. You've got these two little tanks here, the water tanks. This is where you enter. Okay.
We're just 105 feet this time.
So you're looking for this pack to the right of Epsom. These two water tanks here, and you've got this bit here, and this is all banded. Looking at, see the field makes sort of like a triangle shape there?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to look at that. If you raise your vision, you can see the water tower, or the gasworks tower I should say, midway between the Wembley Arch. But the first time you're not going to see these, admittedly. You'll pick these up as you get
Oh, right, yeah, I've got Wembley.
Got the gasworks?
Yeah, I've got Wembley, yeah.
Oh, you've got Wembley?
So I'm coming back this way now.
So as you come over these fields, this is what we call the sports field entrance, they're all sports fields. We're going to take a heading to fly to Wembley Arch. You could enter at 2,000 feet, but as you can see on the 22 the performance, you're probably not going to get up to there. But hold the height as we are at the moment. And if you can you see the gasworks now? Just halfway between Wembley and us, you've got the gasworks.
Yes.
We need to be 1,000 feet by the gasworks. Okay, so I want you to fly, stay right off the gasworks.
Yeah.
Okay. And I need you to be 1,000 feet at the gasworks.
Straight here?
To the right of it, just slightly to the right of it. There we go. Right, now we've done our radio.
Traffic information of the P68 previously mentioned north of you by 2.5 miles, 2,200 feet.
Copy, looking redhill 38. So he's given you got to listen out for your call sign. If you ever hear, if you don't, just answer him if you don't hear quite what they say. But he's just given us tracking to something 2,000 feet. I can't quite see him, but we are at 1,004 and we are in the descent anyway, so that's okay. Everything's done okay, you're happy, you got your thing. So now we're going to put 134 on.
Which is?
134,275, which is Battersea. We may not need it, but at the same time, we may need it.
Redhill 38, radar control service.
Radar control, Redhill 38. He's just told us we are on radar control now. 134,275. So basically, you're prepared for the next call.
So are we on the route now then?
We're on the route.
Okay.
So this is H7.
Okay.
Heading towards the to the gasworks.
Yep.
Now you can see the orange tower.
Yeah, is that B&Q?
That's B&Q. So that's where the A3. So we want to skim the A3 staying to the right. Tulworth Tower is another landmark for you, so you know you always need to be
the tower block, yeah?
The tower block.
Okay.
So we always need to be. This is Nonsuch Lodge. Okay, so that's a little reference for you. And again, on a poor weather day, these all start to help. Okay, Sutton's out to the right, and this is Epsom and Ewell. That's where I used to work down there.
Okay. Heathrow.
Heathrow over there, yeah. So you can see that, and you can see the big birds going into there, the fat ladies. Another little reference. See this sort of building? They look like toys, don't they? Toy houses.
Yeah.
That's a great little reference. That's
what the grey roof ones?
The grey roof ones, they look like old farmhouses or something. Toy town, I like to call it. So you know you need to be about 1,000 feet by there, really. Get out. Fields down there, fields here, fields in front. We're always checking our gauges, aren't we? So we shouldn't really get to a stage where we need to land right in front of us there. So it's a turn left here, straight on. To them fields there if we can. And you can see the arch now, Wembley Arch, yeah?
Yeah.
Good, keep an eye out for that.
7 Romeo Echo traffic information, Biggin Hill traffic in your 2 o'clock at a range of 3 miles, 2,000.
And you remember where he gave us a hold?
Which will play
west of London Bridge, yeah?
Good. So we are cleared all the way round at the moment.
09, Heathrow radar, QNH 1034, squawk ident, report your altitude.
1034, I didn't have 1,000 feet, Stock 09.
Stock 09 identified, clearance to mid-Brent, cancelled.
Copy, Scotland.
Out to the left, see that bit of water coming into view very straight?
Yes.
That's leading up to Hampton Court Palace.
Oh, okay.
Raven, so on the Echo, line complete, turning southbound, request westbound.
If you get a hold of Caesar's camp, that's this wooded area in front of you, okay? See all the sports fields again?
Yeah.
That's where you hold, just sort of over them. If you get an issue, that's where you want to set it down. Likewise, you've got built in. But that is a holding point, so that is Caesar's camp. This is actually Wimbledon Common. Down there on the roundabout, you've got the Krispy Kreme shop. If you ever fancy a donut.
So we just track straight to the...
Do you want your trim out?
Oh, yeah, good.
Make it a little bit easier, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it's come to the left slightly, so we're just going to trace the A3 now. To the right, you've got centre court of Wimbledon.
Police 251. Police 251, pass your message.
Carlston Transit, please, on Route 126.
Police 251, roger. Cleared to enter the London City Zone.
How wide is the H? The route?
Just stay exactly where I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can, if you're passing or something like that, you could go either side, but if you just hit all these marks every time.
So we just go follow the A3 now?
We're going to cross it in a moment. Basically, we'd see the white building in the middle of that woodland up there. That's the Royal School Valley. That's White Lodge. So we're heading sort of to there at the moment.
Copy 27 in the city.
Info, hello, helicopter Golf, Delta, Echo, uniform, pass.
Golf Delta Echo uniform, Papa Heathrow radar, QNH 1035, pass your message.
1035, Delta Golf, uniform, Papa, Augusta 109 out of Firewall. Get down to the Crown Plaza after 27 Bravo, and I'm just coming down.
We're going to go straight across this. Now, when you get to Richmond, you're going to see a little bit of water, a little stream leading up through it. So just stay to the right here. Just see it coming into view now, that little stream. I want you to follow that.
You want me to follow that?
Yeah, keep the stream underneath you. Excellent altitude hold at this point.
035, Golf, uniform, Papa.
This is now Richmond Park.
Okay. I'll see what you say, just leave the power and just do the...
You identified basic service, so report your requested routine for me.
Yeah, leave the power and just do the speed.
H9 down to the Crown Plaza, which is just north of Heathrow.
See all the deer over there in the green things here, they're white fluffy bumps. Okay, so now, keep her heading for Wembley Arch at this point.
Uniform Papa, roger. If you report when you've passed Bovington,
and in a minute,
for me so I can give you the question.
you're going to see this sort of road go to a junction. It's going to go up right, okay? So in a minute, once we get to that sort of built up area, we're going to sling a right, we're going to follow the road up there. Obviously, engine failure now, Richmond Park. Don't know what the penalty is for squashing a deer.
Cross dock 09, leaving good short airspace.
So this road here?
So, this road's going to go up there, so basically keep the golf club on your right. So I want you to follow the road, basically with the road underneath you.
Yeah.
Let's start coming round to the right now, 1,000 feet, is perfect. When you get to this junction, where the traffic lights would be, so just quickly, this white building here, that's the Priory. That's where you go if you've had too much Mexican marching powder, alright? So if you need a bit of rehab, you can jump out and have a quick. Now, as you get to this point here, you can see that road clearly, yeah? See that road going up there to the water? I want you to turn right now and I want you to follow that bit of road.
That road there.
That's it, so as if you're going to drive up that road now. That's perfect. Okay, so we come over the water, all lights are out, all gauges are in the green, car beat's way up the yellow band, that's good. I'm going to put the car beat away a little bit, gives a little bit extra power. Heathrow traffic going over us, right above. Okay, so this area now is Barnes, wetland centre at Barnes, so this is another holding point, again it's a green area. Just come up by 100 foot please. So this is where you'd next hold if that's where they ask you to hold. And all we're going to do is we're going to do a right hand turn. We're going to go over the green area, then we're going to do a right, nice smooth turn, staying not over the houses, and we're going to pick up the Thames. Now, if there's other traffic, what I normally say, if they say visual with something, I normally say visual with the R44, and for his information, I'm staying northbound of the river. That means I'm going to stay over the north side, and he normally comes on, I'll stay south side. Just gives you a bit of clearance between each other. That's it, start coming around to the right now. Doesn't sound like he's going to send us to Battersea. However, you keep the frequency in because he could just quickly, I have had it at this bridge, contact Battersea 134275. So just hold that frequency in there. That's it, roll wings level now for us, mate. I want you to actually follow the river. Battersea heliport. Behind them, on the north side of the river, you've got a load of brown buildings with two sort of domes and a warehouse. Battersea's just on the south side of that.
Go, Golf Uniform Papa.
That's where we can start climbing to 1,500 feet.
126450, Golf Uniform Papa.
Do we fly middle? Do we fly over? Just...
I'd say middle. Yeah? Middle now, yeah. Okay. Unless there's other traffic, just stay middle.
So this, what's the public altitude here?
Pardon?
What's the public altitude?
1,000, which we are.
Here,
yeah. So after Battersea, see Battersea heliport now?
Yeah.
After there we can start climbing to 1,500 feet. Let's go to 1.4, I would say.
Favour 7 Romeo Echo, line complete, turning southbound, request eastbound.
7 Romeo Echo, thank you, eastbound approved.
Eastbound approved, Raven 7 Romeo Echo.
Right, so this
Hill 38, once you're inside the city zone, none above altitude 1,500 feet, hold west of London Bridge.
Not above 1,500 feet, hold west of London Bridge, Hill 38. Okay, so he's actually given us an altitude, so we can't climb now to the 2,000, which we could have done, so we're only 1.5. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, it sounds like he's going to give me city, but this is what I would do anyway. 118075 going on here, so I'm prepared for it.
Yeah.
Now, normally what will happen is...
Hill 38, QNH 1035.
1035, Red 38.
7 Romeo Echo, QNH
Okay, let's get up to 1,400 feet, please.
QNH 1035, Raven 7 Romeo Echo.
So,
251, QNH 1035.
we're already set up to go across if he asks us to.
By 2 miles.
We're going to climb up to 1,500 feet. This opens up a little thing. Obviously, we're going in the river if we have an engine failure.
Please 201.
Okay. I know these green, obviously, these green spaces. I probably might go for something like this park.
Yeah.
But what you got to remember is if you go like if you mess that up and you go into that pitch, there's a whole load of innocents that ain't got anything to do with it. So personally now, the river's going to be the point. Let's get the nose forward. Climb. If you don't want to climb anymore. So this is it. Remember your performance of your aircraft. Yeah. Good. You've got all the sights to see. So Shard, that's what I'm looking at as my holding point. He's asked me not above 1,400 feet and to hold west of that. Basically, the bridge is there. So what I'm going to do is, if he doesn't give me any change very soon, when I get to London Eye, I'm going to tell him on the London Eye, holding west of London Bridge, and then he may either say continue to hold or Roger or something like that. At least it's just pricked his ears up a little bit.
What did he give us? 1,415.
He gave us not above 1,500 feet, so 1,400 feet, absolutely fine. MI6 there. Buckingham Palace out to our left, Houses Parliament, London Eye, sorry. We've got Hyde Park, you can see Piccadilly Circus, Horse Guards Parade. What else on this stretches of water? Good. Just hold that, that's good. And again, if you know there's landing traffic, you might want to slow it down and things like that, but at the moment I think he's probably just going to give us, I can't see anything for city, so he'll probably give us an onward clearance, I would have thought.
So we've got to be 500 foot away from the eye.
Well yeah, but you're in here, so it's a grey area really. So hold your altitude, 1,004.
Little 38, clearance not above 1,500 feet now and remain west of London Bridge.
Not above 1,500 feet and remaining west of London Bridge.
Little 38, contact City Tower, formal clearance now 118.075.
118.075, thank you. Service Redhill 38. City Tower, Redhill 38, London Eye to hold west of London Bridge.
Redhill 38, City Tower, hello. Remain west of Tower Bridge, please. Traffic departing runway 27 is an Embraer, turning north after departure.
Copy traffic, remaining west of Tower Bridge, Redhill 38.
645 Charlie, runway 27, clear to land.
Okay, so
Wind
slow it down then.
30 degrees 7
Hold your
knots,
airspeed.
bearing northwest to northeast.
So bring it back to 45 knots. So lower that power quite positively because you haven't got time to sort of mess around. Yep. That's it, keep that speed, keep it balanced. So head out here, let's make the river as long as we can. Don't descend, bring that power in. That's it, that's it.
You're on 45, yeah?
Yeah, 45, but you're descending, you've lost 100 feet, so bring that power in and extend it out. So come round here to the left. Make the river as long as you can now. Watch your power, watch your power. There we go. Now lower the power.
Contact,
good, keep that speed. So what you want to do is...
Decimal 025.
28025,
Alright, get it back. There we go.
Okay.
45 knots, 1,400 feet. Just hold that, little bit of right pedal. What we want to do is just try, because if he gives... They land so quickly. Look, he's turning north already. Look.
Yeah.
There we go.
Eastbound H4, standard operating altitude.
Now get your nose forward.
Controls into the south VFR.
Cleared to the east, standard operating altitude and leave to the south, Redhill 38. Okay, get the nose forwards. So that saved you having to do a orbit.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah, okay.
So get right, watch your descending, you've lost 200 feet, get that power in, power in, power in, power in. Left pedal. Big climb, he's given us back to, watch your power. Not too much power though, there we go. He's given us to standard operating altitude, so we can climb up to 2,000 feet again. Richard, obviously to the right, have a look at that. Tower London, Tower Bridge.
45 Charlie, vacate via Charlie, stand 3.
We're going 2,000 now?
Yeah, 1,500 is fine. Just get your speed on, let's get cracking. We'll go 2,000 in a minute. Speed on, that's it. City runway, you can see that there?
Yeah.
So you can see, because he only had one, that's why he brought the speed back.
Yeah.
If he's got a landing one or something and you can see him over there, you might want to do an orbit. It's all about getting the timing right on that, but that's something you're going to learn. But you've got to be quite positive with it. You're going to bring the speed back. You can't sort of dilly it, you've just got to get it back. Olympic Park, to the left. Isle of Dogs. There, that's good. So if you used to have an engine failure, what I would get your passengers to do is unlock the doors on the way down.
Yeah.
Alright, get them open so you're not faffing around when you're in the water. This is the Limehouse cut I was telling you.
Oh, okay.
See how you can cut across it, but you've got to go in now. So I would say I wouldn't go at this height. You need 2,000 feet so you could make either the river again or the other side. Right, once we start heading south again, you're going to get the sun in your eyes. So navigation becomes an issue. So that's why you've got to pull your vision in and pick out your little landmarks. Look at that. Look at that shot down the right hand side of the aircraft. Brilliant,
yeah.
Brilliant. Can't see a thing what they look like.
Right?
Can't see what they look like in pictures, so we just have to see. Pulling round to the Greenwich Naval College.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
There's a Catty Sark. Greenwich Observatory in the woods there. think that's where Ken landed when he had slip belts. It was.
Okay.
I think he stuck it on that football pitch there, which, to be honest, is quite a big field. So fair enough.
Just continue around.
Juliet,
Follow around, and then what we do is once we get here, let's start turning right. This is the southern tip. Let's start going right now, mate. Follow this long road away. See the road going down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow that.
That one?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then I can see it. You probably can't see it at the moment. Come round to the right, but I can see the train works. It's got like a curve with lots of carriages on it just to the right. So what I'll do, once you get here, I want you to pick the heading. So come slightly right for me. Slightly right, slightly right. Hold that there. Now just follow this, and once you've seen it once, you'll probably know.
1 o'clock.
That's it. You can just see. Can you see the triangle where all the railway? And they've got a railway line going down there, one coming out there. So you're heading to that, and then I'm going to show you the cheese building. There's Heathrow's, City's airspace just to the right.
Are we not in air airspace now? We've missed it?
No, we're still in Heathrow specials, but not City. If you can see on there, you can just see the lines. There's the area there. See the train yard?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so once you get to there, we're going to eyes to the right, and we start doing a right-hand turn. And again, at the moment, you're not going to see it now, but I'll point it out, and you can see it next time, because I can see it. So come to the right, turn right, turn right. Bit of power in your turn, so you don't descend.
9 Kilo Juliet, runway 27.
Okay, there's a white building in a bit of grass. When you get to it, you'll see that looks like the Trivial Pursuit bit. I mean, it's not exactly, but it's a way to remember it. Then you can start relaxing a little bit now because you've got a bit more options if your engine goes tits up. And what I would do now is I would put 125-300, depending on whose frequency you're on. If I'm talking to Heathrow, that means I've got 118075, so I'd change it to 119-600. But as we're talking to City and I've got Heathrow's in there, I'd change it, Heathrow's to 125.300 in the ATIS.
Well, what's the height here, Tim? 25, isn't it?
You can get you 2000 at the moment, but 1765. Can you see it looks a bit like the Trivial Pursuit piece?
Okay.
Yeah, loosely. It's quite a unique building though, whatever, isn't it?
Okay. What's that field over there?
Juliet, take it via
Biggin.
That's Biggin, is it?
Biggin Hill. So here's your features. How are you going to get me back to Redhill from here?
Yeah.
What are you going to think about? Where are you going to go?
No, I'm going to fly south.
South, yeah. So but let's think a bit more. So direct to, depending on what runways we're on the 1836, or unless it's changed. So we're going to head, Croydon's over there, so let's head to Croydon for the most. See the built up area?
Yeah. So it's stacked, yeah.
That's it, let's just stay over these sort of green fields. We've got Kenley. Can you see Kenley on the, just to the left of the aircraft?
Yeah, the big built up,
So if we're on 26, we want to go to South Godson Station, so I would take a turn to left. But if you just sort of head for Kenley for the moment, I'm going to get rid of them. Redhill 38, I'd like to change to Redhill Tower 119.6.
Redhill 38, roger, thank you. Squawk 7000 before you go. Good day.
7000, thank you, Redhill 38. Okay, so that's that, putting in, and now I can change that to 119.6.
10 kilometre or more, fuel 2000 feet, temperature +13, dew point +8, QNH 1034.
The aerodrome rescue and flight just not available.
Acknowledge receipt of information, Quebec.
Redhill 38, information Quebec 1034, Croydon for rejoin please.
Redhill 38, squawk 3767, basic service and report at Buckland.
3767, basic service, report Buckland, Redhill 38. Okay, so he's given us the Buckland clearance. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay to the right at Kenley then. We're going to fly, we're going to basically pick up the railway line that goes all the way to Purley, and then we're going to head off to Buckland. So these little bits here now will help you on your way back of how to find the best way. The airfield's basically sort of 12, 11, about half 10, 11ish off the nose. There is an aircraft over there, just about see him. He's quite far though, shouldn't conflict. Big and out to the left. As soon as you start getting to this area now, yeah, you've got a lot more green spaces where you can go. You can now climb up to 2005 again if you wanted to.
Golf Uniform Foxtrot, runway 36, right turn via Godstone, cleared for takeoff. Surface wind 0404 knots.
Clear takeoff, right 5 knots.
What's your max power?
22, isn't it?
22, what's your...
22, 22.8.
Yeah, so you're pulling 24. No, you're not. There you are. That's it. Lots going on there, isn't there?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Huge
Very
amount.
busy.
So let's come to the right. So see this railway line here, coming out of Croydon. Train moving on. Let's come to the right slightly. Because Biggin, Kenley, gliding site, windy days, definitely. They're like cyclists, okay? You can't see them. They've got no radio. I'm just saying they're bastards, alright? They're bastards, just don't go near it.
404 knots.
No. You've got a railway line. Was we going to Tim 2, was we? Or 2 5?
2's fine. As long as you're happy that you can make anywhere.
Join right hand downwind.
So tracking this railway line there, yeah?
That's it. Track that for the moment. So he's giving you a Buckland. Da, 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 da. So that was a fairly quiet radio.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Not too bad. Heathrow and Intercity. But it's pretty much, as I said, they called us right where we, had that London Eye, didn't they?
Yeah.
Golf Uniform Oscar at Godstone.
Golf Uniform Oscar, basic service, main outside controlled airspace.
Basic service will remain outside controlled airspace, Golf Uniform Oscar.
Golf Zero Tango, vacate left taxi parking.
Vacate left taxi parking, Golf Zero Tango, thank you.
I think there's can you see a couple of gliders out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're easier to see when they turn. So sometimes you have to sort of hold your vision. You won't see them, and then they turn, and then you can see them. There's obviously a thermal there. Yeah, they're on the ridge, so they're taking the updraft off the ridge.
Yeah, quite a bit of height then, isn't it?
Yeah, keeping them up. So obviously just be wary of them. Airfield we can now see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Causden.
Foxtrot downwind, 436.
Golf Foxtrot, report 5.
Did you see the Reigate masts?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where we're heading to now. We want to be just slightly right at the masts. And the mast to me meaning this imminent airspace.
1400,
okay?
yeah.
So you want to be below 1400. So I would be in a slow descent now to 1500, and then just as you get to the mast, just dip yourself under. But this is where people, they relax and they forget about that airspace, okay?
Yeah.
So just remember that airspace. Where do you think you're going to go again?
Get me head round this one first.
Huh?
Get me head round this one first.
Yeah, it's good to get a good cycle of this to get yourself used to it. What way's the wind coming from?
030. So we should get a left base 436.
That we should. What about engine failure? Which way would you turn? What would you do?
Well, now?
Yeah, if you did have an engine failure, what would you do?
Turn into wind.
Turn into wind, which is
030.
behind us. The only thing I would say, the wind is very slight, so you may just want to pick a field.
Bye.
Quite high here, isn't it? High ground.
Yeah. But as soon as you get over that, it drops away. How did your test go? All good when you went?
Yeah.
Foxtrot, vacate left, taxi parking.
Okay, left taxi parking, drop at Foxtrot.
Yeah, better than what I thought it was going to go.
Okay, so just over the yonder should be Buckland. Good, that'll do. Just bring your power in now, that's fine. Go any lower.
Okay, Buckland.
Got it?
Yes, good Buckland.
Okay, radio from now on in's all yours.
Okay, you're on tower, aren't we?
We're already on tower, you just got to report Buckland and carry on from there.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the view.
Redhill 38, Buckland.
Redhill 38, join left base at 36 heli strip.
Left base for 36 heli strip, Redhill 38.